All right, next up, I'd like to introduce our friends from the City of Waco. The City of Waco has tons of job openings, and Tori Miller is with us today, and she is going to share some of those opportunities with you guys and tell you how you can apply. Hi, Tori.
Hi, Jennifer.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so excited to hear from the City of Waco.
So, I can, it's been a while since I've done an actual PowerPoint. There we go. Okay, so my name is Tori Miller and I'm with the Human Resources Office. I am the HR generalist. So what I'm going to do is go over a few positions that we have with the city. I'm just going to highlight a couple of them, and then I will also show you how to access our website so that you can actually apply, as well as look at some of the great benefits that we have with the city. So who is the City of Waco? Of course, one of our main things is impact the future. City of Waco Human Resources Department is committed to developing, supporting, and delivering top quality programs and services designed to assist the city in attracting, retaining, and developing a healthy, diverse, and well-qualified workforce. So of course there's multiple buildings across the city that house different departments, but HR is located at City Hall on the first floor, 300 Austin Avenue. And then, of course, the City of Waco is an equal opportunity employer, and we encourage applicants from eligible and qualified persons, regardless of race, gender, color, religion, national origin, age, disability, sexual orientation, and gender identity. So one of the highlights that I have is the solid waste department. We have, of course, multiple positions with solid waste, but these are the two that I'm going to highlight. So we have a solid waste operator that requires a CDL, as well as a landfill operator. So with the solid waste operators, individuals will learn to drive several different types of trash collection equipment. The starting pay is $15.75 an hour. The hours do vary. The times also vary. There's mandatory overtime, and the schedule typically provides most Wednesdays off. It does require a high school diploma or GED equivalent and 1 year of heavy equipment operation experience. And you must hold a minimum of a Class B CDL permit at the time of the application. And then, of course, the city will help train you to help obtain your official Class B license. So the landfill operator, it's an opportunity to learn or further your equipment skills running various equipment such as bulldozers, compactors, excavators, off-road trucks, roll-off trucks, water trucks. And of course, the city does provide training for that. There is no CDL required. Starting pay is $13.82 an hour. And again, it's various days and times with mandatory overtime. And with this position, you basically get a 3-day weekend every other week. And then it also requires a high school diploma or GED equivalent and 1 year of specialty vehicle operation experience. So the next department is utilities. We have distribution and collection operators and utilities maintenance workers. So with the distribution collection operators, it's an operation of a variety of equipment such as Vector or stop trucks to perform preventative maintenance cleanings and clearing emergency stoppages. You also will help with construction crews, excavating and repairing water lines, water distribution, preventive maintenance. The starting pay is $15.99 an hour. With this particular position, it's a possibility of ending up with a different shift because there are multiple shifts. So you could be working Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or 7 to 4. There is mandatory on-call and overtime is needed. And then you are on call for a full week out of every 2 to 3 months. It also requires a high school diploma or GED equivalent and 1 year of experience with Water Utility Service Department. And then, of course, it does require a Class A CDL with a tanker endorsement within 180 days. And then you will also need to obtain your Class C water license and Class 2 wastewater from the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality within 2 years of hire. The utilities maintenance workers, you'll be working outdoors. It's hands-on. You're responsible for reading monthly meter consumption, installation and maintenance of the meters, education are educating customers about their water meters. The starting pay is $13.82, and with this position as well, it does have, again, 2 different shifts, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or 7 to 4. There's mandatory on-call and overtime is needed, and then the rotation every 2 to 3 months. And then it also requires a high school diploma or GED and a Class A CDL with a tanker endorsement within 180 days of employment. Next, I have the police department. So we have 3 positions that I'm highlighting with the police department. One of them is the police records rep, which is full-time and part-time. Duties will entail working with the citizens, dictating police reports, and basic clerical duties. The starting pay is $13.82 an hour. With this, we do have, depending on the position, you'll have various days and hours. Part-time are to not exceed 19 hours a week, and they're preferably working evenings. Full-time may have Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or you could end up with 4 10-hour days working Monday through Thursday or Thursday through Sunday. And this position also does require a high school diploma or GED equivalent and 1 year of customer service and clerical experience. There is training and certification that would need to be completed within 6 months for the National Texas Crime Information Center, NCIC or TCIC. Police records supervisor, they're responsible for supervision and training of the staff, resolving personnel issues, processing a variety of public records and requests made by the citizens of Waco. And then you'll also need to follow the city's policies and procedures. The starting pay for this one is $18.52 an hour, and it is various days and hours. It does require a high school diploma or GED and 4 years of customer service and clerical experience. And then, of course, it also has the same additional training and certification as the previous position. So the last one I have is the 911 telecommunicator. Its duties entail focusing on citizens and officer safety, answering 911 calls and retrieving information from responding officers, relaying information to those first responders via radio. And then you would also be responsible for running names of individuals for warrants and entering and removing of the warrants from the system. And then you would just be working with part of a team with coworkers in a high stress situation. Starting pay is $15.99 an hour, various days, weekends, and holidays. Typically for this position, you're looking from what we're hiring for is between 2:30 and 6 a.m. Required flexibility of hours, of course. High school diploma or GED equivalent is required, and 1 year of clerical and computer experience. And then this one also does require a couple different technical training and certifications that would be required within 1 year of hire. So the application process, and I will go over this, you go to our website, workforwaco.com. Once you submit our application, HR briefly screens the application, and then we will send your application over to the hiring supervisor, and then they will review applications to see if you meet the minimums based off of education and experience. And then once, if you're selected, the department will schedule the interview. Typically with interviews, our city phone calls do typically tend to come up as unknown or restricted. So if you do apply with the city, we just ask that you double check that your voicemail's set up and you try to do your best to answer those unknown and restricted phone calls. So all positions are open until filled. Once a position is filled, it'll come down from our website. And then of course, any applicant who has received a job offer, they'll be required to complete a pre-employment screening and a background check. And then of course, why the city? So the nice thing about the City of Waco is we have a 2-to-1 match for retirement with TMRS. We have competitive benefit options. We have health, dental, and vision. This city does have 2 fitness centers available to you at no cost. We have paid time off and paid holidays. And then I will also show you how to access the website so you can look more at the full details of the benefits. You have career advancement opportunities and on-the-job training. And then of course to the right you have, or my right anyway, there's a list of the benefits and then what the cost would be to you for different types of benefits. So, and then if you have questions, you can reach us at the number here, or you can email jobs@wacotx.gov. But let me show you the website to apply real quick. Get it open. Bounce over. Okay, so to apply, you go to workforwaco.com, and this is the website. This is all of our job listings. You can scroll through it. You can sort by location. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, we
okay,
see
just
it.
making sure.
Yep.
Okay, so you can sort by different locations, job types, job families. Job families, we have field maintenance, professional technical, office clerical, and management supervisory. So any position, so when it comes to distribution collection operators, there's multiple of these. And what you want to do is when you apply for a position that has multiple, so we have 10. So there's 10 distribution collection operators. So if you apply for one, we just ask that you apply for all of them, because if you only apply for this top one, which is code our requisition 927, you're only going to be considered for that one position. So the nice thing about when you apply with our website and you sign up, you'll fill out all of your information once, and then the majority of the information will transfer from application to application. And if you have any difficulties filling out the application, we can set up a time for you to come into our office, or you can give us a call and we'll be more than happy to walk you through the process. And then to look more into the benefits, if you go to Waco-Texas and scroll down to the little green box and type in employee benefits. And click on this top link, Employment Benefits, City of Waco, Texas. It'll give you a whole little spiel of all of the different coverages and perks of working for the city. So that is all I have. Thank you, Jen, for including us. But if you have any questions, please give us a call.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tori, for sharing with us. I know you guys utilize the WacoTXjobs.com website a lot, and most of the jobs are on there, and I think that they just redirect, like Tori said, to have you go back to the website and do the application there. So thank you guys again for joining us. There was a question that came in specific to one of the jobs you mentioned, Tori, so I can send that to you if you'd like.
Actually saw it. So Nathan, you will actually go to the link, workforwaco.com, and you'll submit your application through there. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact the office and we'll be more than happy to help you.
Awesome. Thanks again, Tori.